Hello, hello, and happy Tuesday, everyone. All right, are you guys ready for some Tuesday tips and a quick page formula for DIY pages? That is what's on the menu for today. And just some fun new things I wanted to talk about. So, welcome, welcome. Thanks, Kim, for saying hi, and Debbie, and Sue, and Lynn, and Sherry. So good to see you guys. Carrie's here, and Lorraine. Oh, so good. Hello, hello, everyone. Big hugs. Thanks for jumping on. And I guess what I need to do is first address not the elephant in the room, but the bear in the room. And some of you may have seen my fun little post that I put up last week with our fun little bear visitor. And it was actually super hilarious, in my opinion, to look at and come back and watch. And we were so fortunate that our cameras caught it all on video, because it's been actually pretty pretty fun to see the reactions from people, the reactions from the community. So let me know, did you hello Suzanne, Carrie saw it. Wow. Did you see it? Yeah, it was a little bit of a scary, but here's the thing, like, we're used to bears coming on the property. We see them pretty regularly. But that was a little too close for comfort. So so I'm like, hey, let's get in the house, because I don't want to mess with that. And yes, I did grab Clementine as quick as I could, because I did not know what that kind of an interaction would have been like. So my only surprise, and this I guess is new, it was a learning lesson. Yeah, it was a big bear, Ingrid. My learning lesson is that from now on, I think I just need to watermark everything, because someone stole my video off of my Facebook page and put it on TikTok. And it basically, if you haven't seen it, the video did go viral. So it's had millions of views on a lot of different platforms. Someone did take it, put it on TikTok. It got millions and millions of views on TikTok. Then I just found out someone also stole the video and put it on Twitter, and seems to be doing very well on Twitter as well. But unfortunately, that's kind of the sad part. People don't have respect for your own private property. So anyhow, the world is getting a good laugh. So I thought I'd just take a minute. Yeah, Sue's like, he just wanted to scrapbook. I know. I think I'll be making some fun new bear videos. Yeah. Mary's like, I watched several times. I know. And yeah, Darlene, very, very brave and brazen, but you can tell that they know our property. I mean, he knew where to walk, kind of right down, took a stop and looked, see what we were talking about. And that's what the table saw was right there. So that's where John had just cut the cheese. So yak cheese is like this really super hard cheese stick that you can give to animals as like a chewy thing. So it was so hard, like you have to cut it with a saw. But little shreds of cheese were just, flying everywhere. And I think, you didn't see the rest of the video, but he kind of sat on the top of our stairs for a while and was smelling around like, where is that wonderful cheese smell coming from? But then he proceeded down the stairs to go to, we have a tree with berries in it that they love. I'm not quite sure what kind of tree it is, but the deer and the bears love eating those berries. So yeah, I know they did. They hijacked it. Not so nice. Anyhow, but I guess we all have to learn from our mistakes. But it was fun. It was fun seeing everyone's reaction and reading the comments, and just enjoying that. So, all right. Well, today we do have a topic for today. And actually, I think I might put some of my bear pictures on these pages once I have them finished. But I have been doing a lot. I love being creative, and I love coming up with some ideas of things that we can do, how we can add interest and fun to our pages easily and quickly. And I had been watching, I took a drive up to see my father-in-law, so I was able to watch some YouTube myself. I don't often get a chance to do that. And I was so taken with all the stamping and the texturing that people are doing on their pages. Now, here's the thing. I'm a stamper. I love stamping, but I also love quick and easy and not having to get out, not having to spend the time when I'm rolling in my scrapbooking. I don't really want to always stop and dig through all my stamps and go, is this the right size? Is this going to be the right thing to do? What should I put here? What color ink should I get? Okay, I've got to find the ink, find the block, then get the right color ink, test it, sample it, all that. It's just, process. And a lot of people really enjoy that. And if you do, I say absolutely. And I have done that, and it's been super fun. But I was also just thinking, how can I create something that everybody could have success with, including myself, and that's a little faster and easier. So I came up with this fun new thing. I'm going to share it with you today and see what you think. I'd love to hear your feedback. Let me know if you might want to try it, because it's something totally new and totally different. And so let me switch over to my desk and kind of show you a little bit about what's going on. So today I'm going to be using the riveting collection. And this was the first time I actually broke this collection open, because it seems like sometimes collections come out and all of a sudden it's like, bam, bam, there's other things going on. And maybe I didn't have photos that I was thinking about at the moment. But here's the thing right now, like I could totally see my bear pictures going on here, because John had the table saw out. We were doing some little DIY home improvement things, and then along comes the bear. So this might be kind of fun for that. So I have not only a super simple formula that, again, I love giving you guys super easy formulas that you can use over and over again, but it has a little bit of a twist. So I'm going to kind of share what I did, and if you look, you'll see something a little different on this layout. So do you see this little splatter here and this little splatter right here? Does it look like ink? I hope it kind of looks like ink to you. Like I could have stamped that if I had that stamp, but actually it's a new sentiment sticker that I created. So it's not really a sentiment, but I'm calling it a sentiment sticker. And these are called splatters. And it's actually more than splatters, but these are some textures, kind of like brushes, grunge, um, grunge, like droppings, droplets. And I thought, this is so fun, especially right on a DIY or home improvement or any kind of fun little artsy, art time, anything like that. And it's so easy. You guys, there's no mess, no fuss, it's really like you really can't go wrong. So all I did is took my scissors and just, fussy cut around the splotches very quickly. And then you can see it just disappears into the page. So there's all different kinds of fun little splotches that you can add just as some texture and dimension. And you could use it not just on these pages, but like I gave you just some, kind of interesting, just different splatter things, right? And some textures. And this one, I gave you like 2 of each. So if you want to put a little bit on one page and a little bit on another page, you can. So the more I'm going to, play with this, we'll see how it goes. This is something like it's kind of almost like a rolled effect. And I thought, anything that you could do to quickly add a little bit of dimension, say behind an embellishment. It's kind of like, remember when we had Copper Canyon and we had the rub-ons? It's kind of like that. It's a simplified version of rub-ons, except it's with clear stickers, right? And they're matte clear stickers, so they don't have any, you know, shine to them. They just really blend into the page. So that's what I'm going to kind of share how to do that today. But I'm also going to give you this super simple formula you can use on any collection. Okay, any collection you can use this super simple formula. So the way this works really well is if you have 4 papers. Okay, so kind of 4 coordinating papers. So up here you want to put maybe like a busy icon paper at the top. This is a 1-inch strip. And on this, I actually used, Riveting has this awesome paper that's a ruler, right? So on one side, it's kind of this crinkled paper, and on the other side, it's a ruler. It's so cute. And I thought, well, I'm going to use that. That actually came out to be about a 3/4 inch strip, but you could make that bigger or smaller depending on, you know, what you want this strip to be. Then you need your big photo block. And as you know, I love to have a lot of space for photos. So this is a 12x8 photo block. So you can basically put, you know, a lot of different size photos in this area here, because that's always been my focus is photos, right? They're the star of your pages. And then make the fun go around it. And then these 2 little strips. So this is a 12x8, and then these are 2 little 1/2-inch strips. So these are 12 by 1/2 inch. Okay. So 4 pieces of paper, 4 different patterns. You use this one twice, and then a nice neutral background for your photos. So let's put one of these pages together, and you can see how quickly it does come together. And you know, it was kind of fun getting into the riveting collection. So there's the sketch if you want to take a closer look of what I did for this page. Okay. And so we're going to get the gray back. We need, let's see, I think this is the one I cut because that doesn't look square. We're going to need the gray. We're going to need a ruler. We are going to need the, well, cement kind of gray. And then we're going to need the icon is on the back of one of these. Which one? Here. Oh, it's on the back of the gray. Okay, so these are the 4 papers that I'm using for the layout, but there's some other really great choices in here. Just some, this is one of my favorite. I love this texture. Love it. Almost used it, but I liked the solid, more of a solid gray for this layout instead. Okay, and then on the back, the background is going to be just a piece of white cardstock. So typically nowadays I'm just using slide in 12 by 12 pocket pages, and you know, creating the pages, and then you can just add them wherever you need them. So I'm going to create on a 12 by 12 white. And the good news is they are changing up the inserts for the pocket pages, which is going to be kind of fun. And they're going to a brighter white. And those, I think it'll be a running change towards the end of the year. I think I mentioned that already. Okay, so let's start with our cuts and make those simple cuts. So I'm going to get the icon strip, and this is going to be, again, a 1-inch strip for your icons. And you'll notice that in a lot of our collections we have icons, right? So this is an easy one to do. Like, you could do that in the patriotic collection. This would be a fun layout you could do in the patriotic collection. We have the one that says, you know, barbecue, and the little barbecues and everything like that. So there's a lot of you know, kind of icon paper. And this is what I always say, you know, to me, less is more when you have a lot of icons, and just that little strip of it works really well. So on this one, let's see, I don't know if that's a full, that doesn't look like a full ruler. So this one I'm going to just cut, I'm cutting, as I mentioned, just to the design of the paper. and I want to get a full strip of ruler. So I'm measuring to the ruler and not necessarily to the paper. So I've got a ruler, strip of ruler. And then the diagonal paper, you can choose which way you want this to go. And so I cut it with the diagonals headed to the right. So I'm going to continue that. And this goes 2 half-inch strips. So we have one, and then we have one more. Okay, and this, again, like, what a simple formula you can do for any collection. And then our gray paper, we need a 12 by 8. So we do use a lot of this paper for this layout, but sometimes I think it works. And if you really love the paper, grab an extra pack, right? And then you've got some great texture paper. This pack has a lot of really nice texture that I think can be used not just for home improvement layouts, right? Like, that's just such a great texture. Okay, so there's our cuts. That's it. So fast, right? 4 papers and a few cuts. So we're going to start by, whoops, I put the wrong strip over here. With our 1-inch strip at the top. And I'm just going to adhere that right to the very top of the page. I don't know that this has direction. Does this have a direction? I don't think it really matters. I think they're floating all over the place. Oh my goodness, I have something stuck on my tape runner. Okay, we have that. So that goes to the very top. And the reason I designed this layout, it's a little different because I have a little white space here and some white space at the bottom, and that's to see the splatters because I'm so excited about these splatters. Okay. Yeah, it's the little things that get me going. Anyhow, I just thought, how fun, because you can do it so easily and you can be so successful with adding texture. Like I said, I was watching these basically, I feel like they're artists creating these scrapbook layouts, and I'm thinking, wow, I could really mess that up. Oops, I put that on upside down. Let me flip it. I have the big parts going up. I could really mess up my page. How can I do something so much easier? Okay, let me come back. And I've got this, I'm just lining it up basically where the other page is. Just a little overlap so you don't see the seam between the papers. Okay, now this one, we are going to put the gray paper down. So let me get a little adhesive on here. And then, whoops, gray here. And then we'll add our little strips. And again, just the tiniest little overlap on these for your strips. Sometimes I just think it looks a little neater to put one just, a little overlapped on the other, unless, you are really trying to fill a page or something. And you need every bit covered. So then you have to, kind of make it right next to each other. Okay, whoops, get on there. All right, so we've got that. And then, again, just this little bit of white reveal at the bottom here. So I've got these going straight on. And I love that, just that little touch of stripes. Isn't that enough? That's enough. And then we've got the ruler and the tools and everything up top, and it's just so fun. Okay, so now we've got kind of a cluster here and a cluster here. So I was thinking about bringing in another cluster, you know, maybe over here or on the side, because we've got, you know, lots of photos that we'd want to put on here. And actually, I just was thinking, I bet there's a fun mat card. Look at this. I haven't even opened my mat pack yet. Oh, and then also, should I say, you know, we've got a brand new, who was excited about the new Seaside collection, right? Basically, you know, gorgeous lighthouses, crabs, fishnet, that fishnet border punch. So in love with that because, again, what a wonderful texture. That is such a great texture. I can't wait to get a hold of that. I've already ordered mine. I hope you ordered yours. And just such a fun thing. Ooh, look at that yellow. That yellow is kind of fun to pop that. And let's see, eat, sleep, renovate, repeat. I love that. Eat, sleep, renovate, repeat. Home is built with love and dreams. Oh, and walls and beams. Yep, I love that. Bless this mess. So there's a lot of cute. Oh, look at that cute little red plaid. And there's some really nice journal boxes here too. Let's see. Ooh, that's kind of cool. So that already has a little bit of stuff done for us. So that would be kind of nice too. Putting a little journal box right here. Oh, I think I like that. Yeah, the gray doesn't show up as much. Okay, so I think I'll use this so we can kind of just have a place for journaling, right? And I also, I love this quote here that says riveting, because if I do add, actually, I think I'll put it up towards the top. If I do add my bear pictures, you could definitely say that was a riveting experience for us, truly. But yeah, it would be kind of fun because John was doing some, you know, I could take pictures of the project he was working on and then like, oh yeah, and we had an unexpected visitor. That would be kind of fun. So you can see right now, this is kind of getting lost. You know, this little brown, I love the title, but it's kind of getting lost on the brown. I could switch out the journal box, but I feel like I like this one because it has a lot more room. I don't really see another box. Let me see. Or we can handle that by adding some texture, which is what I think I'm going to try. This is kind of the only other, or I could add a little bit of yellow. I just kind of like this. So we can pop this up, add some yellow, or we can also add a fun little layering shape, which might be the direction I want to go. I'm kind of into using tags, as you can see, for this layout. So I might just see if I could find another tag for this title. Need it a little longer. Or, you know, we can use our tag punch. That's also easy peasy. Oh, look at, I think I found one that's just about perfect. We could use the tag punch and make our own tag, the exact size we need, right? That's always fun. So, oh, this is one. Here we go. I think I'm going to use this because it's really similar to the one I used over there. And I also, if you notice here, I added a little burlap twine right here just to give it a little fun texture. And I thought that was really cute. And that's easy enough to find on Amazon. I was thinking I'll link, you know, one of them that I like to use on, you know, the, let me see, I think I put it this way. One of the twine, you know, a set of twines. I bought like a full set, and I love that one. Okay, so I'll help link that. All right, so now I need to find my fun little splatter pack. Okay, so these are the ones, and you'll notice here I kind of grouped similar feeling ones together, right? So these are kind of smaller. This is, kind of that rolled on texture. And then these are longer that I thought would be just kind of fun to, tuck in like at the top of or at the bottom of a layout. So I'm going to go again with some of these splattery looks, and I'll show you how easy peasy this is to add. So, and the other thing I like about not using stamps, okay, so I'm just going to cut around this really quickly, is that with it being kind of in a sticker format, you can play around with it and move it and see if you like it. Like, do I like it there? Right? Do I like it because I want to have kind of maybe a little more splattery over here? Do I like it here? And, that's kind of hard to do if you're stamping. Like, that's kind of fun. I kind of like that. Oh, I think that's a really good placement for the splatter. And you get a lot of different designs as well, right? For different ones that you can try. And let's see, I kind of like this all long little. And like I said, you don't have to be really precise when you're cutting around these guys because it all just blends right in. All right, so I kind of want to see a little bit. Let me see. I've got one here, here, here. Maybe I'll pull this up towards the top. That's kind of fun. So using, before you pull it off the backing paper, you can just kind of see by placing it and go, oh, well, do I want that there? Do I want it here? And I think that's kind of fun. And the other thing is you can put these stickers on top of different layers as well, right? So whereas like if you're stamping, you have to make sure you're on a flat layer. These you can layer on top of, I've got the tag and the paper, that paper, I've got this paper, and it just still works and blends in to all of that. So let me show you how we're going to get this all down. I'm going to add the journaling box in here first. So I'm just going to add some adhesive and put this here, and that still gives a nice amount of room over here for I'm just going to use repositionable. A good amount of room for photos, still lots of room for photos, and we can do a little storytelling over here. And then I liked this one kind of tucked under, right? That's where I had it here. And then this little splatter kind of up top. Very fun. Okay, but before I do that, I am going to add a little more burlap because I like those repeating elements. If I can find my burlap. Ah, here it is. Okay. And I'm just going to snip a little bit, and you'll notice this hole is just too small. So if you saw the video, my last Tuesday video, I talked about this slot hole punch. I love this one because it also has kind of a smallish hole punch in it as well. And I use this smallish hole punch a lot, and it gives kind of just a good size, not as big as like a standard hole punch, which I think is great. Okay, so what we're going to do for this is take my little bit of burlap. I'm going to come up from the bottom, take both little tails, and pull it through. And there's a lot of different ways you can tie on twine, burlap, baker's twine, whatever you have. But this I thought was really kind of fun looking. And then Did I do that the right way? No, I did it the wrong way. I'm going to go down through the hole because I don't like the way that looks. Down through the hole and then back up. That's better. Yes, because then it keeps my little tails together there. Okay. So you can see how that looks a little better, closer together. And then I'm going to, and the reason I want to do this because I don't want to try doing that after I get my stickers stuck and all that. So I'm just going to cut these a little shorter now that I have that on there. And then I untwirled this a little bit so that it kind of looks a little, you know, more ragged, kind of cute, right? So there we have the title tag. I can get this in place now. I'm going to offset it just a tad right here. And then we're going to add these fun splatters. And you can see that's what it looks like before. And I have to use the multi-purpose tool. I was debating whether to get my nails done again. I went kind of natural for a while, and then it's like, oh, my nails just break at the slightest thing. And so I went ahead and had my nails done again, and now I can't peel anything for the life of me. So I love using the multi-purpose tool for everything. So you can see that fun little splatter is now on there. And you can see it's over all these different layers, right? So it's over the tag and the card. And I'm just going to take the back of my multi-purpose tool and get that really stuck down. And that's what just makes the sticker paper disappear. So just like that. Now it just looks right like you were such a good splatterer, right? And if you were at the pop crop, you know, we actually did some real-time splatter with our glitter pens, which again, I think gave some people, Sandy D, a heart attack thinking about having to splatter, right? So, yeah, anyhow, it's kind of fun. With this, I think this is a lot less stressful thinking about, oh, you know, instead of going, ooh, is it gonna land in the right spot? This way, you're just gonna put it where you want it and make sure you like it. And the thing is, these stickers, this paper is pretty forgiving. And if you have trouble, if you do get it somewhere that you don't want it, make sure you have some undo around. I don't know where I put my undo. I think I just had it in the other room, but you guys have heard of undo. I've used it for years, and that lifts these stickers up. You know, all the sentiment stickers, all my sentiment stickers, it lifts them up really easily. So there you have how you can be a pro for your fun little splatters on your pages. And also a super fast, easy formula. Remember the measurements, okay? It's a 1 inch, 3/4, or whatever you want this to be. You could make that a 1/2 inch also. But I did a 1 inch, a 3/4, 1/2 inch, 8, 1/2 inch. And then that gave just a little negative space, like the white space on the top and the bottom, so that you can do a little embellishing. And that to me also gives you a place to, you know, have things land. Like this, I have the wood and the saw out on this embellishment. And so, you know, there's just a lot of places to put things when you have this empty space. And speaking of, I feel like I need just a little bit of a doodad in here. Where are my, oh, here they are. I like the embellishments that came with this. And also, you might have noticed, some of you already noticed in my shop, I have also a new set of arrows, and I also am in love with arrows right now. So that is just another fun neutral that you can add, kind of like splatters. I like having these, you know, kind of neutral elements that add just a little touch to your page. And they're not always like the same color, the same format. You know, it adding that little bit of difference to me is fun. So we can have a little arrow, and then I feel like I need just a small-ish embellishment. Or I can look at the stickers too. Let's see what we've got for the stickers. Oh, and they have these really cute little epoxy stickers too. That might be kind of fun to add. Let's see. Oh, and oh, there's arrows in here as well. Let's see. Oh, oh, I have gloves over there. Hang on. And they have some splatters here, but they're color, which is a little different. Let's do the paintbrushes. I like the paintbrushes, since that's part of what we were doing over is painting and doing all that goodness. Okay, so I think here, and this is a fun one. Spilling the paint, but you know, we don't always use red paint. But I guess it's the whole idea of spilling the paint, right? Okay, so I like this with the little paint brushes, and I think I'm going to add some little epoxies over there, and then we'll call it good. Let me do the little arrows. And you're, oh good, Tina, you're loving the splatters. Isn't it fun? And Debbie says she loves the quick layouts, tend to get too detailed. I do too, Debbie. And so, you know, I think what I keep learning is that you can create simple and beautiful and have fun with just the fun little touches of detail. To me, are kind of what make the layouts pop and give things a little bit, you know, of attention by just the smallest little details, you know, paying attention to that. And when we do that, I feel like it really adds to our layouts. So here I just took some of the epoxy add-ons. You can see having them done here. There's the little arrow, the little splatters. It's just that little touch of detail that to me is kind of what makes the page. And I love that. So we've got a subtitle, our title over here, the DIY time, and then another little cluster and a place for the journaling. But basically that also just got, you know, so easy to do. Don't tell me, Suzanne, the seaside. Okay, it's not seaside. Hang on. Oh, don't tell me the new one is out of stock. Let me see. The new collection is called, I know they gave it a brand new collection. Actually, let me do a quick screen share with you guys. We'll go take a look because there is a promo on now too. So if you like some of the new things, it's right here, Coastal Shore. Coastal Shore. The Buy It All bundle is 10% off while supplies last. And oh my goodness, look at that. They snuck in 3x3 peekaboo pockets. Okay, that's new. Look at that, you guys. You got to go get some 3x3 peekaboo pockets. Oh, that is so fun. I just saw that. And this is the beautiful Coastal Shore collection. But look at this fishnet border punch. In love with that. I'm so in love with that. And they also have a couple new blue albums. I See Blue and CM Blue that they added to the line, as well as Lagoon Shimmer. And the promo is that for every $100, you get a dotted diamond BMC free. Now, this is a brand new border cartridge. So, and usually when they do this, the only way you're going to be able to get this cartridge is with a spend get on their website. And they won't, in other words, they're not going to put this as part of their product line. It'll only be available, you know, while this promo is going on. So check out that brand new Coastal Shore. I called it Seaside. It reminds me a lot of Seaside. Coastal Shore bundle, and it's gorgeous. And if you, here's the thing, guys, look at this artwork, right? It's really beautiful. And you know what it matches? The Lighthouse border punch and stickers. And I do still have a few of those in my shop. So if you, let me see, oops, not there. Here, if you go to my shop, and here's just the little intro for what's new today. And if you scroll and I have to talk about that right here, the Scenic Lighthouse decorative bundle. Can you guys see that? Oh yeah, those stickers match. Do you see? Woohoo! So if you got this bundle, then you have even more goodies to go with the Coastal Shore Buy It All bundle. So cute. Okay, and then I do want to mention, I'm going to go back here again. I appreciate every one of you who got the travel bundle. That was a huge hit. And I have actually now sold through every single little journal template that I have. I have no more. So the pre-order is even sold out. And so some of you probably already received your orders with the original. Then I had to reorder some of the components, and I am still waiting on those to come in. I'm hoping to ship, everybody who's been waiting, I'm hoping to ship Wednesday or Thursday this week. So thank you for your patience on that, but I apologize for the wait. But for anybody who did the pre-order, it's coming. Everything's ready. I'm just waiting for my orders from Creative Memories. So thank you for your patience. Okay, Suzanne, you're good now. Coastal. Yes, it's called Coastal. Okay, so let me come back. Hello again. Any other questions? Okay, love the formula. Got it. Got home. Just got home, Sheila. Okay, time to watch the replay. All right. So that is a fun, easy, fast formula for you to try. And if you want a challenge, and I just realized I was supposed to go do my customer challenge. I'm going to do that today. Go in, if you are in my Facebook customer group, which means you have ordered with my Creative Memories link. That's what you have to do in order to get into my customer Facebook group, is order with my Creative Memories link. If you post any kind of DIY layout, it can be one that you've already done. It can be one that you've just, you know, if you want to try the formula, if you post any kind of home improvement, DIY renovation, that's your challenge for from this formula. You posted in my customer group, and I'm going to do another drawing. But I realized I forgot to do the drawings before. So I'm going to do that today. If you're in my customer group, I will post it there, but I will also contact you if you are a winner. So thank you for that. All right. Always appreciate those of you who share your wonderful talent. I am one person, friends. So when you guys show, especially Bethany B, okay, keep them coming. You always have such good ideas. I think Bethany did a really fun border with the hand tools punch. So yeah, that hand tools punch is so cute. I was thinking about using it here, but so much fun. But post in that customer group and you'll get another chance to win a customer credit from me. All right, friends, thanks so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Check out the new stuff on the Creative Memories site. Grab a free Border Maker cartridge while they last and have some fun crafty time. Till I see you again, be sure to take time to craft some joy. Bye for now.